You know, the English language has something like 170,000 words that are used today. It's this giant ocean of vocabulary, and honestly, it can feel pretty overwhelming, even if you've been speaking it your whole life. But what if I told you that to communicate really, really well, you don't need most of them? That brings up a pretty interesting question.
Seriously, how many words are absolutely essential? How many do you need to get your point across and to understand what other people are saying? Is it 10,000? 50,000? Well, the actual number is probably way, way smaller than you think. And that's exactly where this idea of basic English comes into play. Now, this isn't about dumbing down the language or anything like that. It's actually a really elegant and clever solution to how complex English can be, and it was designed for a very specific and very powerful reason.
So what is it really? Well, at its heart, Basic English is a super carefully curated system. It was built to be a tool for universal understanding, letting anyone, from anywhere, learn and talk about essential ideas without getting lost in a sea of confusing synonyms and idioms. This is the magic number, 850. The entire system, the whole idea, is built on a foundation of just 850 core words. That's it. It's a small, manageable list that's designed to do all the heavy lifting in communication. To really see how this works in action, let's zoom in and look at just one of those words. So we're going to do a deep dive on the word physical. Now, I know, it seems like a pretty simple everyday word, right? But by unpacking it, we can actually see the entire philosophy of basic English at work. So why this word? What's so special about it? Well, it's pretty simple actually. Our source material tells us straight up, it is officially one of the chosen 850. The very fact that it's on this list tells us that it's considered absolutely essential for fundamental communication. It's a real cornerstone word. All right, so let's break this word down. Let's pull it apart and see what's inside. What makes it so powerful, so necessary, that it made the cut for that super exclusive 850 word list? First things first, how you say it. Notice that the pronunciation is pretty much the same in both UK and US English. Now, that might seem like a small detail, but it's a huge deal. It reduces confusion, which is the whole point of a system built for international communication. But, pronunciation is just the start. What does it actually mean? The definition is so simple and direct. It connects to something we all understand, our own bodies, and the world we can actually touch. Physical is a word that grounds us in reality, in things we can see and feel and interact with. Now, this example sentence from the source, wow, it just perfectly shows you the power of the word. It uses physical to draw this incredibly sharp and really important distinction. It's not just describing something, it's creating a powerful contrast that makes you think. And when you lay it out like this, the difference is crystal clear. Physical gives us the language to separate what's tangible from what's intangible, the body from the mind. With this one single word, we can efficiently talk about two totally different kinds of human experience. But here's the really cool part. The usefulness of these words doesn't just stop at being basic. In fact, these core words are often the most versatile and powerful ones we have. They're like gateways to much bigger, more complex ideas. I mean, think about this. Physical is also on the academic word list, which means it's crucial for university-level study. It's a functional adjective, so you can adapt it. And, oh yeah, it's the root of an entire scientific field, physics, the study of how the universe literally works. This one basic word is actually a launchpad into some really advanced concepts. Okay, so let's zoom back out. What does this deep dive into just one word, physical, really tell us about the whole philosophy of basic English? What's the fundamental lesson here? It shows us that the goal was never about limitation. It's all about empowerment. By mastering a small set of powerful, versatile words like physical, you get the tools to build complex thoughts, draw critical distinctions, and connect with people clearly and effectively. It's the foundation that everything else can be built on. And that leaves us with a final thought to chew on. If one single word can do so much, if it can bridge the basic and the academic, the tangible and the intangible, just imagine the world of ideas you could build with all 850 of them. What becomes possible then?